So hi everybody who's here so far. Thank you for joining me today. We just finished The Divide. I believe that was our last DLC. So now thinking we're gonna go do this one. Because these two are the same. What are you? No, that one didn't work. Yeah, we don't really have anything else going on. We're getting pretty close to finishing this game. Still don't actually have the location. So we have a little walk. My mic is all the way up, it might just be me. And there's not a lot of sounds coming from the game right now, it's really quiet. So we're almost back to the dam now. What I should do
This is Mr. New Vegas fanning the flames of your passion.
That's what we're missing.
Here are our top stories. NCR Rangers are being pulled off the front line as part of a campaign to secure existing NCR territory, according to anonymous sources. Also, refugees at Bitter Springs are giving startling accounts of the legate known as Lanius, who is said to be Caesar's top field commander. One refugee told us the legate took over an underperforming squad of troops by beating its commander to death in full view of everyone. The legate then ordered a tenth of his own force be killed by the other 9/10. And you thought your boss was a pain. That's all for now. This is Mr. New Vegas saying, I'm just no good without you.
That's who
We've got a lot to do to prepare for the president's visit, and not much time.
Love someone when it wasn't quite true. Sure,
And that's all you had to
but
say?
you shouldn't, because it's a sin.
We've got a lot to do to prepare for the president's visit, and not much time.
You should definitely have more interesting things to say than that. You're the mark for my next 2 quests.
It's a sin.
There's no step before it, I just have to talk
We've got
to
a
you.
lot to do to prepare.
What the hell, guy?
No monorail access to the strip? Where am I supposed to take my leave? Freeside?
There's literally nothing else to be done. You must speak to me, sir.
We've got a lot to do to...
I am aware of that. What the fuck?
So be sure it's true, when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell a lie. Be sure it's true.
Hey,
Well,
When you say I love you.
Nelson's
that.
back in our hands. I hope we can defend it this time.
You got sense enough to know it's a sin.
I don't know what else to do if he's not going to talk to me. That's
We've
sort
got a
of
lot to do to
key
prepare...
component.
Done been broke. Just over a whole lot of foolish word that's been spoken. I love you. Yes, I do.
I don't know, man. I don't know what it wants from me.
If you break my heart, I'll die.
That wasn't exciting.
So be sure it's true when you say I love you.
I don't know what else it wants from me. Maybe it's just a glitch? At least this time I actually have the location for Hoover Dam.
I tried to measure my charisma on a Vitomatic vigor tester once. The machine burst into flames.
Evening.
If you like news, you're gonna love our next segment.
Maybe
The King's
I have
Gang
to
in
talk to him
Freeside
in
has
a
put
different
an official
location?
end to the hostilities with the NCR. An RNV reporter was on hand to speak with the King.
but I mean,
I feel so bad. I think it's time we reconsider, baby.
In other news, rumors persist about a super mutant refuge nestled high in the ski
I
lodge
don't know.
to the
Rachel
northwest.
Morgan?
If you should find it, do not, repeat, do not belittle
I'll
a
make it
super
daytime, I
mutant
guess,
for
and
taking the
see
bunny
if he
slope.
changes his tone.
Mojave, mo problems. Am I right? And now, I'd like to play one of my very favorite songs for you.
Sleep, go to sleep.
Can't use that door.
Just
Okay.
lay down your weary head. Dream
I don't really think
sweetly,
there's anything down there I want to go do.
dream about tomorrow instead. Sleep, go to sleep. Whispering a lullaby tune. Dream, sweetly dream. Swinging with the man in the moon. Why don't
Smart
you
move
go
for the Kings to back down.
Interesting, but not really useful.
and take it slow? And don't you know all your lovely dreams will come true? So just
Okay.
close your eyes, listen to a sweet lullaby. Sleep softly, sleep.
Well, let's go try and talk to him now.
We've got a lot to do to prepare for the president's...
I know, bitch.
Bye.
I don't know what the fuck to do with this guy. Nobody else in here to talk to. I don't know what to tell you, man. What? Guess we'll find something else to do. Since apparently that just doesn't work. Try and come back to that later. It's like the third person who will just not talk to me, who I'm supposed to talk to for a quest. Ranger Andy in here wouldn't talk to me before either.
Hey, welcome.
Yep, and he still won't talk to me. So weird.
What's going on, man?
You got anything interesting left to say? Nah. Okay, I guess we'll wait for Boone. Yeah, I'm missing dialogue. Like a full set of dialogue with a few people. I don't really know what's up with that.
Is it time? That guy Benny was a piece of work. I was in a lot of places with First Recon. I don't really remember. That part of my life's over now. And so is his discussion. He was a good spotter. Yeah, we were. No. Sure. First NCR Recon. It's a sniper battalion. Sees a lot of action. They moved us around a lot. I was stationed at Camp Golf for a while.
I know, that's kind of what I was
Last I
thinking.
heard, they're at Camp
Like,
McCarran.
I really can't finish the game if I can't talk to that dude, unless I decide to go for a different ending. If he won't talk to me, I'm gonna have to side with somebody else to finish the game.
They pick you out if you do well at the firing range. Pays a little better, so I said okay. Yeah, you could tell by the patch. Bear skull with crossed rifles behind it. Slogan underneath. The last thing you never see. Pretty accurate. And so are we. It was on the front line for a while. Only resort in New Vegas no one wanted to get sent to. Doesn't have that kind of importance anymore, though. They pulled most of the troops out of there after we took the Hoover Dam. You got no right asking me that. Drop it. You don't know what you're asking. Just let it go for now. The Legion's the only thing I want on my mind right now. If you want, it's not really my thing. What do you want to know? No. Okay. Yeah, lots of thoughts. All about the best ways to kill them.
It's me again, Mr. New Vegas, reminding you that you're nobody till somebody loves you, and that somebody is me. I've got news for you. Merchants are saying that there's been little contact between traders from Nipton in recent days, causing concerns that the isolated town may be in trouble. One more story for you. The influx of displaced residents to the refugee camp at Bitter Springs has caused a strain on rations there. NCR officials are asking for donations. The preceding segment was sponsored by the Silver Rush. Silver Rush. Feel the rush of a warm laser in your
Yeah.
hand. In New Vegas, we know the pain that numbers can bring us. Well, so does Guy Mitchell, who's got heartaches by the number.
So if we wait and talk to Manny with Boone here, it might help to start triggering his quest line.
What's going on, man?
Which is something we could do to fill some time.
Oh, it was great. I wouldn't trade it. Something about that lifestyle, the discipline, seeing new places, making people safe. What's not to like? Well, I just felt like it was time, you know? Wanted to have a home. Plus, I was up at Camp Golf when Bitter Springs went down. I faked like I was sick to get out of going because I knew some of the people there. But when everybody came back, nobody would tell me what happened, and people would call us murderers sometimes when we showed up to secure towns. I still don't know exactly. Just that a lot of people died who didn't want to be a part of the fighting at all. I don't blame anybody for it. There's so much chaos when you're fighting. You're lucky not to shoot your own guys. But it did take something out of it for me. It just wasn't the same. So when it came time to re-enlist, I just took my papers and walked. Man, you name it. See, I grew up in North Vegas. Me and my cousins. We were some bad seeds. Got in with a gang. I loved it. Then something happened, and I couldn't handle it anymore. So I enlisted, earned my future, brought down my best friend to share that future with me. And here was this woman who was too good for it, trying to take him away. So yeah, I didn't see eye to eye with the bitch.
Definitely thought that would have done something for Boone. I'm not sure what else I'm supposed to do for him. I've done his quest before, but it's been a while. I can't remember how I triggered it.
Letting you know I've got a new Christmas compilation coming out soon. Nuclear Winter Wonderland.
It's possible that I'm also too far along in the game to trigger his quest.
Here are our top stories. Gomorrah is under new management after the sudden departure of Omerta bosses Nero and Big Sol. The casino's new manager spoke to reporters.
Before he left, Nero told me him and Big Sol were real tired, see? Said they were gonna go camping up at Lake Mead. Said he'd always wanted to sleep with the lake lurks.
In other news, merchants are saying that there's been little contact between traders from Nipton in recent days, causing concerns
One of the ranger
that
vets
the
looked at me, and I just
town
about
may
surrendered.
be in trouble. Stay classy, New Vegas. And now, Nat King Cole reminding us what really matters was
just being here isn't
love
doing
me
anything
as
for
though
me.
there were
Maybe
no
if I go talk
tomorrow.
to somebody?
Because in New Vegas, hey, you never know.
We already did all the quests here. Theoretically, if I had brought Boone with me when I first did them, that might have triggered his side quest. It might be too late now.
As though there were no tomorrow.
Anything else I can do for you?
take me.
Thanks to your help, I think Bitter Springs has a real shot at surviving. Thank you again.
That's all she had to say.
Make me forget my sorrow. So when I wake tomorrow,
Well,
I'll know our love was right. Kiss me as though it were now.
maybe we can find something to go kill.
Wish I had a first recon guy looking after me.
Teach me all that a heart should know.
Nelson's back in our hands. I hope we can defend it this time.
Love me as though there were no tomorrow.
Maybe if we go over yonder, we'll find some legionaries to kill or something.
Don't ever let me go.
I know Boone likes that.
Love me as though there were no tomorrow. Oh, my darling.
I think there's probably stuff here to search, but I don't remember there being anything like WoW here. I missed it. It wouldn't have
You
attacked
know,
me anyway,
I
'cause
tried
I've
to
got the
measure
animal
my
thing put
charisma
on
on
me.
a Vitomatic vigor
But
tester
why not
once.
kill it?
The machine burst into flames. This just in. Word out of Camp Golf is that many NCR Rangers can expect redeployment in the near future. One anonymous soldier said it was part of a new strategy. Also, NCR Rangers are being pulled off the front line as part of a campaign to secure existing NCR territory, according to anonymous sources. We'll have more news for you at the top of the hour. Ladies and gentlemen, this next song goes out from me to you.
Star cap on the counter there. Mugs for money.
When you say I love, it's a sin to tell.
I think that's pretty much it.
Millions of hearts have been broken. Just because these words were spoken. I love
Another location over here.
you. I love. If you break my heart, I'll die. So be sure it's true
It's up there.
when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell a lie. Be sure it's true when you say I love you, honey. 'Cause
It's just a ridge.
it's a sin to tell a lie.
Well,
Whole lot of folks' heart is done been broken. Just over a whole lot of foolish words.
maybe we'll just do a little bit of wandering for a minute.
I love you.
If I do a reboot, maybe that would solve my issue with the NCR Ranger who won't talk to me.
I'll die. So be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin
know there's a couple other quests I could have done, but it's too late now. I think there's like some powder gangers you can rescue, and that sets off Boone's quest also. But I killed them because they're powder gangers. So that happened.
Spotted.
That went well. You have more friends? Wander up this way a little bit, maybe? We found a thing. That's approximately what I expected to find here. Let's go. Heal. And there goes the blind death clock.
Company. Can't run from me.
Where'd you go, little Cazador? I just saw you. There you are. Was that everything? I think that was everything. Oh, we got some more death claws over here.
Eat this. I can't feel all this.
Okay, let's see if you've got anything. Nothing.
Figures.
Do a quick save. Seems like a good time. Alright.
It's me again, Mr. New Vegas, reminding you that you're nobody till somebody loves you. That nobody is me. I love you.
Beautiful.
This just in. Gamora is under new management after after the sudden departure of Omerta bosses Nero and Big Sol. The casino's new manager spoke to reporters.
Before he left, Nero told me him and Big Sol were real tired, see? Said they were gonna go camping up at Lake Mead. Said he'd always wanted to sleep with the lake lurks.
Also, several witnesses report a vertibird flying in from the northeast, one of them using binoculars. Claimed it was being flown by a group of old men. And that's the news. And now, Nat King Cole reminding us what really matters with
here.
Love Me As Though There Were No Tomorrow. Because in New Vegas, hey, you never know.
Can we go in here?
Love me as though there were no.
Let's check this out.
All mine. Eat this.
Take me.
What kind of solutions do we have for the Ranger Grant issue?
My sorrow. So when I wake tomorrow, I'll know
Eat this.
love was right. As though it were now or never. Teach me all that a heart should know. Love me as though there were no tomorrow. Oh my darling, love me. Don't ever let me go.
Okay. I think that's pretty much all of the interesting there is to find here. Can't go down into their hole.
Love me as though there were no tomorrow. Oh, my darling, love me. Don't ever
Let's see, where are we exactly?
let me go.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to me, Mr. New Vegas, and you look extraordinarily beautiful right now. And now the news. Merchants are saying that there's been little contact between traders from Nipton in recent days, causing concerns that the isolated town may be in trouble. In addition, the NCR flag has been hoisted over former Legion Outpost Nelson after heavy fighting. NCR officials are calling this a big win for troop morale. We'll have more news for you at the top of the hour. Yes, baby, Crosby reminding us of those times when you absolutely have to kiss the person you love. Something's gotta give. Up next.
Retribution!
Eat this.
Had enough?
Base.
Retribution!
They fly real good with this gun. I like it.
You can bet just as sure as you live. Something's gotta give, something's gotta give, something's gotta give. When an irrepressible smile
Interesting.
such as yours warms an old implacable heart such as mine. Don't say no,
'cause I insist. Somewhere, somehow, someone's gonna get kissed. So I'm so God.
I kind of figured the solutions would be something like that. Is that all the bodies? I think I got them all cleaned up.
Mysterious sky.
Didn't seem to excite Boone too much, though, unfortunately.
Ignoring those lips I adore. But how long can anyone try? Fight, fight,
Where'd you
fight,
go?
fight it with all of our might. Chances are some heavenly star-spangled night we'll find out as sure as we live. Something's gotta give, something's gotta give, something's gotta give.
Howdy, folks. It's Mr. New Vegas, and I have a good feeling about all of you listening. It's just about time to get you some news. Listeners have been unable to pick up radio broadcasts from Black Mountain recently. Most are calling the static, quote, a welcome improvement.
Well,
In other news,
I didn't mean to be going there, but okay. It's not the worst idea I've ever heard.
refugees at Bitter Springs are giving startling accounts of the legate known as Lannius, who is said to be Caesar's top field commander. One refugee told us the legate took over an underperforming squad of troops by beating its commander to death in full view of everyone. The legate then ordered a tenth of his own force be killed by the other 9/10. And you thought your boss was a pain. Today's headlines were brought to you by Prem. Prem, the other New Vegas. Have you ever been in love with a celebrity? Now come on, you don't have to be shy. I feel it between us two. Sometimes you can't help being mad about the boy.
I'm gonna try reloading the game first. Probably won't fix it, but it might. Yes, I just did that save there as well. So worst case scenario, I've got that one to go back to. But I'm gonna reload and see if that changes anything. And if not, then we'll try and fix it. I've never had this problem before, but I've had a couple weird glitches this game. So, I mean, I'm not shocked. Welcome to Fallout. It's made of glitches.
I'm so ashamed of it, but must admit the sleepless nights I've had about the boy.
We've got a lot to do to prepare for the president's visit, and not much time.
Bye. That's still all he wants to say. Okay, so I'm gonna do a save.
though I'm quite aware that here and there are
I'm gonna be back in a second.
Trust.
We
Got
did
a
it,
lot
guys.
to do to
Thank
prepare
you
for the
for
president's
your
visit. Not
technical
much time.
assistance, everyone.
Once
That
we
was lovely.
start, we'll be on a strict timetable.
We got
Are you
it
ready?
sorted.
Good. The president doesn't arrive until tomorrow. Get some rest. I'll brief you in the morning.
Someone I really could care for. And then there suddenly appeared.
Glad you could join us. Most of my men are already on duty, and the crowd has already started gathering outside. We've got a busy day ahead of us.
Please adore me. And when I
The plan is to get through today without the shit hitting the fan.
It seems
So I'll be
unlikely.
overseeing the security team personally, keeping in constant contact with people over the radio. It's a good bet that the Legion is gonna try something today, so we have to be prepared for anything.
What do you
We'll do whatever it takes to get the president through this visit in one piece.
Okay, just realized my screen was not back on, but whoops, lost my fancy hat. Okay.
President
So we're ready
Kimball is
to get
arriving
this going.
shortly. If you want to do any last-minute security sweeps or take a look around for anything suspicious, do it now. Once you're ready, meet me outside on the observation deck. Don't take too long.
please adore me. And when I looked, the moon had turned to gold.
I mean, I could go look around and try to find suspicious things.
Without a dream in my heart. Without a love of my own.
Nelson's back in our hands. I hope we can defend it this time. Smart move for the Kings to back down. They didn't know who they were messing with.
If I was the assassin, I'd be up on that ridge.
Do a save here.
Or if I didn't care about escaping, maybe that near tower. Or the landing
So
pad
I
behind
have
us.
a vague idea of what I'm doing.
Hey-o!
This guy.
He's coming to give a big fancy speech to all us troops stationed here at the dam. I'm pretty excited. He seems like such a nice guy, and I get to meet him. He's giving me a medal. I don't know why, though. I'm just doing my job like all the other guys. I'm still excited, though. Mama always told me not to talk to strangers. But you seem like a nice person. Mama left me on a farm when she went out prospecting. But when she never came back, the owner didn't want me around. Kicked me out on my own. A nice guy came up and asked me if I wanted to join the NCR, so I did. Now the troopers are my family. I like it here. Everyone is so nice. Bye-bye.
Nothing is going to happen to the president on my watch.
Only engineers and authorized person. No one can go upstairs without authorization. Only NCR engineers or people with explicit permission from Ranger Grant are allowed roof access. Sorry, no can do. Okay, just this once. Make it quick, though. I don't want to get in trouble for this.
Not right now, I'm busy.
Nothing is gonna happen to the president on my watch.
Hello. I'll meet you on the observation deck.
You better get out of here. Aha!
That's the last.
Let's go!
Hey,
All you... Hey, I heard about you. What can I do for you, friend? Thanks. We haven't been paired together long, but he's a smart dog. I brush it every day. 100 brushes. Nope. Haven't noticed anything strange at all. Neither has my friend here, and he has a good nose for these things. Not since...
Smart move for the Kings to back down. I'll meet you on the observation deck. Have you finished your security sweep? Looks like that's his vertibird coming right now. It's showtime. Let's not mess this up. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some security procedures to oversee.
Yeah, there's some evidence around and stuff, but I don't think you have to actually physically find the evidence in order to stop the assassination. I'm going to need to be over there.
Nothing is going to happen.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you for coming out here today for this very special occasion. It is my pleasure to introduce to you the President of the new California Republic, Aaron Kimball.
Thank you, fellow Californians, who have come so far. All service put forth by the Republic. It is for you that I have come here, and it is because of you that I am able to do so. We enjoy our privileges because you take
So
the
if we
greatest
get
of
here
risks
fast enough, that
and
guy
are
throws
prepared
this
to
ranger
make the
off
most
the
noble
roof
sacrifices.
and assassinates him.
It is because of men and women like Private First Class Jeremy Watson that Nevada and the new California Republic remain free and secure. Born in a tin shack on the outskirts of one pine, Jeremy Watson never had it easy.
I can't believe the Legion actually got someone past our security. Good job catching him. I'll have a security team sweep the area to see if the Legion has any more surprises for us. I'm also canceling the President's speech. We'll have a security team get him out of here right away. But let's not relax until he's safe.
His father was a caravan guard on the short loop, and his mother, like many Californians, braved the ruins of the old world as a prospector. They suffered through water shortages, raider attacks, and the Brotherhood of War. Like our mighty Sierra Nevadas, they endured. But the time came when they could no longer shoulder the burden alone. 12 years ago, they called out for help, and the Republic heard them. Troopers, rangers, just like you, answered the clarion call.
You better get out of here.
Gentlemen, Mr. New Vegas here. You're all so great, and we're gonna keep you listening all day. Here are our top stories.
I'm out of here.
A package courier found shot in the head near Good Springs has reportedly regained consciousness and made a full recovery. Now that's a delivery service you can count on. In addition, a hostage crisis between the NCR and the Great Cause was resolved peacefully when a third-party negotiator successfully secured the hostage's release. Those were our top stories. And now, I'd like to play one of my very favorite songs for you.
Mad about the boy. I know it's stupid to be mad.
Fine by me.
About the boy. I'm so ashamed of it, but must admit the sleepless nights I've had about the boy. Silver spoon, he melts my foolish heart with every single scene. Though I'm quite aware that here and there are traces of the cat about the boy. Lord knows I'm not a fool girl. I really shouldn't care. Lord knows I'm not a schoolgirl in the flurry of her first affair. This odd diversity of misery and
Smart move for the Kings to back down. They didn't know who they were messing with.
quite insane and young again.
Is the president safe? Good. His death could have had a major impact on morale. This whole affair was ill-advised from the start, and I, for one, am glad it's over. While you were out, General Oliver arrived and briefed all senior officers regarding a change in our strategy. I'm not at liberty to divulge what was said, but I've been instructed to send you to him immediately. He set up his camp in the office area at the south end of this power plant. Dismissed.
To the town of our free rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't
So
have too much
now is
to
the time to
say.
decide if we are finishing the game right now,
To ask his business, no one dared to
or
make a slip. The
if there's
stranger
more
there
we want
among
to
them
do.
had a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip.
I don't know if I have anything else I
It
need
was
to
early
do,
in the morning when he rode into the town.
but I also don't know if I'm ready to finish this playthrough. I don't really have anything else planned for the next couple hours of the stream if I finish this game.
Loose and running came the whisper from each lip, and he's here to do some business with a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip.
I don't know if it's time.
In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead.
I have an idea.
He was vicious and
Hello.
24, and the
Let's
notches
get out
on
of here
his
for now.
pistol numbered 1 in 19 more. 1 in 19 more. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around. Was in Arizona.
We're gonna go to the strip and have a little fun.
He came here to take an outlaw back alive or maybe dead, and he said it didn't matter, he was after Texas Red.
Alright, now we have a save to come back to, because we're gonna go fuck shit up.
Wasn't long before the
And
story
I'm not
was
going to
relayed.
like it.
Texas Red is red is red. But the outlaw didn't worry, man.
I did not get all the star caps, I don't think. I haven't checked in a while to see how many I have.
Spotted. That's the last of the ammo.
It's really not the most exciting quest, the whole Festus thing.
It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street.
Let's see how many caps I have.
Folks were watching from the windows, everybody held their breath. They knew this handsome ranger was about to meet his death, about to meet his death.
35. I think you need like 70 or something like that to Theoretically, I have companion quests to do, but I think I've progressed too far in the game to actually start most of them. I tried to do Raoul's, and this wasn't really working. And I couldn't get Booze to launch. And I did most of the other ones. I didn't do Lily. I don't know if she actually has a side quest.
When he tried to match the danger with the big iron on his hip.
It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you. Last night the Ultralux. Oh yeah, fixing Rex is like the first thing I do. Fix him all up, and he just is living in the Lucky 38 right now. Just chilling in the presidential suite. This should be a fun adventure. Let's try a different weapon. does sound fun. Let's go with this guy. We've got ammo. The White Glove Society is not a fan. I didn't do Beyond the Beef yet? I was certain I did that quest. So maybe I have a quest to do in here before I finish the game. I definitely thought it was already done. But right now we're just blowing everybody up. Also fun. Nobody in here. It's really not worth searching because I'm not saving. I already gave Veronica a dress. I gave her Vera's dress. And yes, this is just for funsies, and I will not actually be saving. I'm going back to the save that I had at Hoover Dam when I'm done here. Although it looks like my game may have frozen. So that's not cool. I'm gonna have to reload the game. It froze. So, I guess we'll be right back in a second. I'm gonna play a quick ad, I guess, while I reload, and then when we're ready to go, it'll be done playing. Well, I haven't actually given her one of those dresses. I assumed she'd be happy with the nicest dress in the game, but maybe she's picky.
Beg your pardon, but could I trouble you to...
Beg your pardon, stranger, but I'm looking for someone. You ain't seen a young man with dark brown hair and a white hat on lately, have you? What? Oh my God, where?
Looks like we've picked up a new quest to do, guys. I totally thought I already did this one. But must have only done it last playthrough.
Hey. Yep, got a whole mess of Brahmins to my name. Bighorners, too. Used to just have the one ranch, but land was easy to grab before the soldiers moved in. Before I knew it, I was running one of the biggest ranching operations east of California. Now, everywhere I go, folks I never even met shake my hand and call me Mr. Gunderson. Don't quite know what to make of that. Made me a special arrangement with the hotel. They want to do business with me, they got to play by my rules. A lot of people out there resent success, might want to take a swipe at me. This makes them think twice. If I'd have been thinking, though, I'd have had him watching my boy instead. Then none of this would have happened. My boy, Ted, he was right here. I didn't leave him but a minute. I told him to stay put while I talked some things over with the White Glove folks. He was never one to stay tied down to a spot, though. Gets that from his mother. Got most of my staff out looking for him now. I'd be out myself, but I keep hoping he'll show up back here. Of course, if he does that, I'll whoop him till his skinny hide turns to leather for putting me through this. But that don't mean I wouldn't be grateful. I'd be more than happy to have you. Heck, I'll hire anybody with a pair of legs and at least one good eye at this point. There'd be a lot of money in it for you if you can get him back to me safe. And if he ain't, you can bet I'll pay for the names of the sons of bitches responsible. That's what they call themselves. Some of them got masks, too. I don't... That's between me and the White Glove Society. But let's just say they control the food supply around here, and I got lots of food to give. But that ain't as welcome as you might think.
Alright, let's do some investigating.
You watch yourself around, Mr. Gunderson.
Go for a little
You're
ride.
all so great, and we're gonna keep you listening all day. We've got some news for you coming right up. A big congratulations to a young band of soldiers who shattered NCR records on a combat readiness evaluation at Camp Golf. Go get them, guys.
How may I be of service, madam? No, not from the likes of you, I'm afraid. I don't think you'd have the stomach for it. Better look elsewhere. My, such a popular question. I suppose it is only natural to see us and wonder what it is that makes us special. The White Glove Society has only just made itself known to the public, of course, but our pedigree was established over generations. Were we always so refined? I'd be lying if I said yes. But I've always felt we were destined for a place atop modern society. And now, here we are. Not everyone can wear the finest clothes, but...
Play it again.
Okay. Unhelpful.
My Johnny. Maybe you're cold, but you're so warm inside.
Welcome to the Ultralux. I do hope it exceeds your every expectation. I do, but one can hardly call it work. I think of myself as a caretaker rather than a common laborer. I suppose it is a labor of love if it can be called labor at all. We at the White Glove Society, and as... This again? I thought this was all settled. I answered every one of that investigator's questions to his satisfaction and gave all the help I could. I know our reputation hasn't always been spotless, but that's all in the past now. How some people can't get over it is beyond me. For the last time, the White Glove Society has never and will never consume human flesh for any reason. It's written in the charter.
And the fact that it's written in the charter is not at all cause for suspicion.
What else? Mr. Gunderson and I have been discussing his livestock. It's put us in a rather delicate position, you see, his coming here. Not that we aren't grateful for his generous offer. But our executive chef, Philippe, has transformed Brahmin steak into a delicacy. He really is a genius. Everyone wants it. But a delicacy is just that, delicate. If everyone can get it, it ceases to be a delicacy. It becomes a perfectly ordinary staple. And if the gourmand served staples, it would no longer draw the caliber of people it deserves. It would be a diner or a family restaurant. So as much as we'd all love for there to be enough steak for everyone, I'm afraid there are more important things to consider. There was an investigator who came through here last week. He'd been hired by a young man whose bride-to-be went missing during their stay here. Well, you can already guess what probably happened, can't you? It seems perfectly likely that she got cold feet and ran off. And that young groom just didn't have a clue, the poor dear. A man? Well, then this can't be. 2 disappearances in my hotel? What will people say? I'm going to have a word with my staff about security on the premises. Whether these people are found or not, our guests simply must feel safe in their own rooms. Why, yes, I think so, if he hasn't checked out yet, that is. I had our maitre d' Mortimer offer him a complimentary room for as long as it took for him to be satisfied. You see, the White Glove Society remains the very picture of courtesy, even in the face of such impolite accusations. We have nothing to hide here.
Those were our top stories. More classics coming right up for you, so stay tuned.
Okay, now let's go back and chat with Mortimer again.
How may I be of service, ma'am? Private investigator. Ah, yes, I remember the gentleman. This was about the missing bride. Such an awful thing. I do hope he finds her whereabouts. If I might pry, have you found something that will help his investigation? Good. I hope that young man gets some closure after all he's been through. Now, ordinarily, we don't give out guest information, but I think given the circumstances, he'll want to speak with you. Let's see. He hasn't checked out yet. If you head back to the hotel rooms, his will be 1 floor directly above you after you exit the lobby. I hope we can put this whole matter to rest at last.
Alrighty. Oh, look, a dead body. How shocking.
Had enough?
Can't punch the through.
To the town of our
Hold on, let's do a half.
Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say.
Yeah, that'll work.
No one to make a slip. Stranger there among them, big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. When he rode riding from the south side slowly.
you
town
in a
there
way.
lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Rex. Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead. He was vicious and a killer, though a youth of 24, and the notches on his pistol numbered 1 in 19 more. 1 in 19 more. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain.
House is dead. This time.
Was in Arizona, Ranger wouldn't be too long in town. He came here to take an outlaw back alive or maybe dead. And he said it didn't
Yeah, we need
matter.
to be
He was
here
after Texas Red.
at the right time.
After Texas Red. Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas Red. But the outlaw didn't worry, mended right before day. 20 men had tried to take him, 20 men had made a slip. 21 would be the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
So we should be here in a minute.
The morning passed so quickly, it was time for them to meet. It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street. Folks were watching from the windows, everybody held their breath. They knew this handsome ranger was about to meet his death. About to meet his death. There was 40 feet between them when they stopped to make their play. And the swiftness of the ranger is still talked about today. Texas
Who are you?
had not cleared leather for a bullet fairly ripped, and the ranger's aim was deadly with the
So was the man I'm supposed to be meeting here. Where is he? The devil he did? He was supposed to meet me days ago. Are you in Mortimer's employ then? Oh my goodness me. They must know he was talking to someone on the inside. They'll be watching everyone closer now. I knew this was a mistake.
Where's my Binksy boy? He's right there. He's already learned exactly what those words mean, haven't you, buddy? You can come up and say hi while you have your treat. What's this? There you go. Such a good boy. Yeah, such a good boy. Lucky man? Yeah. Are you a lucky boy? You got a yummy treat. You made a new friend. Can you say hello? Say hello. Hello. You have to go back down now, okay? It's a good boy. Want the ball? You want the ball? Go get it. You didn't go get it. You're still. You didn't even go. What about ball tucky? You want the ball tucky? Good boy. You didn't bring the ducky back either. You're silly.
The girl, the one who disappeared. I know what happened to her. Because I distracted her fiancé while they took her. Well, I'm not proud of it, but I had to. They could see I was having second thoughts. Some of the white gloves began meeting privately a while back, started talking about how we'd lost our identity. I started attending because I thought it was about changing our politics. Then they started talking about returning to the old ways, and there was no way out. They'd kill me for the things I heard them say. Mortimer, if he realizes it was me the investigator was planning to meet, he'll have me killed. Yes, the White Glove Society strictly forbids eating humans, but we weren't always the White Glove Society. Mortimer and some of the others have regressed to the old ways. They've taken many people over the last few months, but always from Freeside or secluded places where they wouldn't be missed. It wasn't enough. Lately, they've gone for tourists here on the Strip, even in the hotel. I guess that's the hazard of a cannibal becoming a gourmet. It's hard to please a refined palate. He's alive, as far as I know. They're trying to keep him fresh. Mortimer has special plans for him. The White Glove Society has a banquet every night at 7. It's in our private section. Mortimer wants to reintroduce humans into our cuisine. Since eating people is a crime we punish by death, he's going to do it in secret. After everyone has eaten it, he'll tell them. With no real way to punish everyone, in Mortimer's mind anyway, their minds will be open to the idea of eating people as a delicacy.
Mr. New Vegas letting you know I've got a new Christmas compilation coming out soon. Nuclear Winter Wonderland. Look for it on holotape. Whoops, better put on my newsman fedora here.
I don't know exactly. I wasn't in on it. I think some of them have stopped trusting me. But you can bet they're keeping him near the gourmand. Our chef, Philippe, has an obsession with fresh ingredients. It'd be back in the members-only section, so you'll have to be careful. Don't be seen, and more importantly, don't let them see Ted in the open. It's guarded both at the lobby entrance and in the access tunnels leading from the main restaurant. I could sponsor you as an honorary member. The White Gloves are always looking for people who can elevate their status. You'd certainly fit the bill with everything you've done around here. Otherwise, you'll have to find some way to get inside quietly. It won't be easy, and it'll be harder still to get them out. Well, they'll all be sampling pre-war wines before the meal. Maybe it's as simple as drugging them. Although that wouldn't stop any future kidnappings. You'd have to expose Mortimer, but he's going to confess anyway. What if his revelation were a lie? What if no one had eaten human flesh but him? If you could somehow replace Philippe in the kitchen and serve a convincing substitute instead, you could walk Ted right through the middle of that room after Mortimer speaks, and then he'd have some explaining to do. Philippe has been trying to approximate the taste of human flesh for years. He must have a recipe somewhere. That may be true, but I wouldn't recommend it. He's built a reputation, and it isn't for calmness and impartiality. He's not what he looks like. They call him Hurricane Heck. The man built his empire by hiring mercenaries to drive off the competition. Lately, he's been attacking our Brahmin suppliers so he can take over their business. He's the sort to pound in a nail with a wrecking ball. If you give him the whole story on this, he'd be liable to raise the entire hotel. And God knows what he'd do to the rest of the strip. They might, but to him, the legacy of returning to the old ways is worth his own life. I don't think he expects it, though. I don't either. Nothing is more important to the society than being on the cutting edge of New Vegas cuisine. Mortimer's idea will appeal to that need. He just has to get them over the taboo.
House is dead. This time for good.
The random swim was just for fun. It didn't really accomplish anything. Okay. So we can talk to you first.
Welcome to the Ultralux. Why, yes, of course. The White Glove Society is the most exclusive club in all of New Vegas. Perhaps the entire world. It's only natural that you'd need a sponsor from within the club who can vouch for your good name. Originally, we didn't allow anyone else in, you see. Founding members only. We thought exclusivity would make us the envy of everyone who's anyone. And it has. But then I had the idea to allow honorary members. Lower in status, naturally, but it just makes people want to be us even more. And the right people could certainly do wonders for our image. Celebrities, philanthropists, we want only the very best. And you most certainly fit the bill. Given your deeds on the Strip alone, I can safely say that you would be a prized addition to our honorary ranks. You have my full support, and you are welcome to join us at our nightly banquets in our special section of the Gourmand. I hope to see you there.
Okay, so now we have a key.
All mine.
I don't know what happened.
Come on!
I think it might be
You're mine.
because I have a weapon. It did something that angered them.
All mine.
Had enough?
What do you think you're doing? You, what do you think you're doing? Curse it all. Your time.
Whoa! Oh, got him off my case. Spike the... Boone will continue on with his fight.
Come on!
Now they especially don't like me.
Watch out!
How do you... Why are you standing still? Do you think the world waits for you while you stand there drooling? Get back out there and get to work.
No.
Who the fuck do you think I am? I'm the fucking god of New Vegas
I don't know
Brahmin
what
fusion
happened.
cuisine.
I think
That's
they're
who.
upset because I'm holding a
No,
weapon
no,
visibly.
that doesn't even give me the credit I deserve.
But they were all gonna
I
die
fucking
anyway,
invented
so it
edible
doesn't really
food.
matter.
Do you like eating? Good. You owe me your entire goddamn garbage existence. Oh, really? So despite your filthy face and your vacant expression and your complete lack of human dignity, you're telling me you're not a server? What, me? The supreme ruler of the Nevada dining scene? Teach some low-life half-wits how to make food that doesn't smell like burning excrement? Do you think it would sell? You're pushing your luck. Here, I have a few copies on me. This better be good enough. We're gonna have a real problem if this thing isn't a hit. What kind of harebrained fucking psychobabble bullshit is that? I yell at people because I like yelling at people, and because they fucking deserve it, not because Mumsy and Daddykins didn't hug me enough. Oh, I see how it is. You think because my father walked out on us when I was 5, now I have to yell at people. Or because my mother was a deranged chem fiend who regularly brought strange men home who told me to call them uncle. Or because my sisters would lock me in a shipping crate when they didn't want me around. And my brother... God, I'd forgotten about that. How could they do that to me? I can't stay here. I need to be alone. Forget about the fucking banquet. You know what? You can do it. You be the star chef. Take my recipes. It won't fill the hole, though. Just remember that. You'll always feel empty.
Okay. I should have an option. Yeah.
Vegas reminding you that you're nobody till somebody loves you, and that somebody is me.
So?
I love you. And now the news. Rumors continue to swell that Mr. House, the father of New Vegas, has passed away.
Where am I going?
Who will fill the power vacuum on the Strip?
How may I assist? But no one is in their chairs yet. Surely we should wait until 7 when the dinner guests arrive. I'll be ready when you need me.
One refugee told us the Legate took over an underperforming squad of troops by beating its commander to death in full view of everyone.
And then we'll call
The Legate then ordered a 10th of his own force be killed by the other 9/10. And you thought your boss was a pain. And that's the news. More classics coming right up for you, so stay tuned.
To the town of our Creel rode a stray
How may I assist?
Hardly spoke to folks around
At
him,
once.
didn't have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south, looking all around. He's an outlaw, loose and running, came the whisper from each lip. And he's here to do some business.
Theoretically, you should be going somewhere, sir.
The sooner you find yourself elsewhere, the better.
In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead. He was vicious and a killer, though a youth of 24, and the notches on his pistol numbered 1 in 19 more. 1 in 19 more. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain.
I assume he's going to serve the food.
Was in Arizona, ranger wouldn't be too long in town.
Felipe is just
He came
hiding.
here and taken outlaw back alive or maybe dead. And he said it didn't matter that he was after Texas Red. After Texas Red. Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas Red. But the outlaw didn't worry men that tried before were dead.
I can't remember how to get to the room where they're actually keeping the kid. Is he in here?
21 would be the ranger with the big iron on his hip.
There we go.
My daddy's gonna kill all you bastards. My daddy sent you? God damn it. I almost died in here. What the hell took you so long? It's just one damn hotel. Who did this to me anyway? They hit me over the head before I got a look at them. What in the Sam hell? Eat me? What kind of sick bastards would eat a person? I'll tell you what. As soon as I'm out of here, and my daddy knows the story, you can bet there ain't gonna be no white hat society no more. To hell with that. You've seen those freaks. They dress the same, talk the same. You can bet they all eat the same too. They deserve what my daddy's gonna have coming for them. Damn right I'm right. All right, let's get out while the getting's good.
It was over in a moment and the folks had gathered round. There before them lay the body of the outlaw on the ground. Oh, he might have went on living, but he made one fatal slip when he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. Big iron, big
I know I'm not the scheduled speaker, but I have a few words if I may.
Watch out! Whoa!
There was a time not so long ago when we were bound together. And when Mr. House came to us with his proposal, we accepted. Little did we know how much we'd lose in the process. As a society. We've endeavored to find the finest food and drink the world has to offer.
Murderer!
Had enough. There is a meat sweeter than the most corn-fed.
Can't run from me.
Most of them are tasty. All.
Had enough.
You like that? The return to the old ways that unified us. There was a time not so long ago when we were bound together not as members, but as family, as a clan. And when Mr. House came to us with his proposal, we accepted, knowing we stood to gain much. Little did we know how much we...
Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Over here! Had enough?
All mine.
Had enough? I've got you now. Watch out! Come on.
Had enough?
Come on. Had enough?
Murderer!
This is not going very well. One of them keeps dying, and then I fail the quest.
Until the moment we met, I had no one to cling to be just everything to be my own.
I really should have left a better save to
All
come
mine.
back to, but I didn't.
Had enough?
At this point, if he dies, it's just gonna be what's happening.
You like that? Come on.
Eat this!
Had enough?
Ted's already dead.
Had enough?
What a bitch.
Come on.
I wonder if I can go out and come back in and use better weapons. I've clearly fucked up all of this, and will not be able to finish the quest.
Tell me good news. Well, that does it. I don't... But you got a point. They're already hell-bent on depravity here. All I'd be doing is helping them along. All right. Well, I promised you I'd make it worth your while. So here you are. Try not to lose it all at the same casino.
Ted's dead.
Watch out!
We finished the quest.
Had enough?
I want to go out and come back in and have my weapons.
To be just everything to be my own true love.
All mine.
Whoa! There's an awful lot of them here. Okay.
Eat this!
Come on. What the hell? You dirty coward.
You like that?
Murderer! Eat this!
I will take that dress.
Nothing yet.
Killing all the members of the White Glove Society gained us back the favor that we lost by killing a couple of gamblers.
Eat this!
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to me, Mr. New Vegas, and you look extraordinarily beautiful right now. If you like news, you're gonna love our next segment. A big congratulations to a young band of soldiers who shattered NCR records on a combat readiness evaluation at Camp Golf. Go get 'em, guys. Also, Gomorrah is under new management after the sudden departure of Omerta bosses Nero and Big Sol. The casino's new manager spoke to reporters.
Before he left, Nero told me him and Big Sol were real tired, see? Said they were gonna go camping up at Lake Mead. Said he'd always wanted to sleep with the lake lurks.
That's the news. This is Mr. New Vegas filling in for
Fine by me.
New Vegas. More classics coming right up for you, so stay tuned.
Okay. You can hold all of that. We're gonna clean up as much of their stuff as we can. And then we'll go sell some things. And we'll take one of these dresses and give it to Veronica and see what she has to say about that. as well save. Because there's really no going back on everything that just happened there. Now we have to go to the Lucky 38. That should be where Veronica is hanging out. Up to the suite. See where everybody is. Boone, Rex. Veronica.
What's up?
That's right.
We should get to the Hoover Dam. I'll make my way there.
He'll make his way there. Disappears and reappears immediately
What's up?
beside himself.
Let's go make trouble. Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress? For me? Do you mean it? No, it's too much. Well, okay, but it's too much. Oh, it's perfect. Thank you, thank you. I wish I had something to give you.
We did it. We made her
What
happy.
about punching? That's the gift that keeps on giving. I could work on your punching with you, if you like. Show you how to counter like a scribe.
Well, at least you were here, man. I appreciate the view.
All right, put 'em up. Let's see what you got.
Somebody whisper, please adore me. And when I looked, the moon had turned to gold. Blue moon. Now I'm no longer alone. Without a dream in my heart. Without a love of my own.
It appears that I never actually went through and searched through this whole place. Everything is still here. Rexy boy's having a hard time keeping up, apparently. I could take all this stuff and sell it, but I don't really need the caps. So I'll take those.
To the town of our brewery, straight to one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have to say.
A lot of these.
No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip. big iron on his hip. It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. He's an outlaw, loose and running, came the whisper from each lip. And he's here to do some business with a big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead. He was vicious and
mostly money is all that's in here.
And the notches
It's
on his
terribly exciting.
uncle numbered 1 in 19
And some drugs.
1 in 19 more. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around. Was in Arizona, wouldn't be too long in town. He came here to take an outlaw back alive or maybe dead. And he said it didn't matter, he was after Texas Red. After Texas Red.
I think that was pretty much it.
Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas Red. But the outlaw didn't worry, men that tried over dead.
Don't really want that.
20 men had tried to take him, 20 men had
My
made
companions
a slip.
are not keeping up
21
very well.
would be the ranger with a big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. The morning passed so
Forgot to
quickly,
grab
it
the
was
golden
time for
gloves
them to
and the
meet.
boxing times when I was up here before.
It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street.
Mugs for money.
Folks were watching from the windows, everybody held their breath. They knew this handsome ranger was about to meet his death. About to meet his death. There was 40 feet between them when they stopped to make their play. And the swiftness of the ranger is still talked about today. Texas Red is not cleared, let for a bullet fairly ripped. And the ranger's aim was deadly with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
Probably should have taken the stuff out of Boone's pockets before I left him.
The folks had gathered round.
Oh well.
There before them lay the body of the outlaw on the ground. Oh, he might have went on living, but he made one fatal slip when he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
I need to sell some stuff.
Big iron,
way too much pockets happening in
when
my
he tried
pockets.
to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
The recent disturbance at the Tops has been resolved. Do not be...
You're listening to Radio New Vegas, your little jukebox in the Mojave Wasteland. I am Mr. New Vegas, and I'm here for you.
Sure.
Whoops, better put on my newsman fedora here. A large unidentified...
Welcome, sir or madam.
...circling the skies above the New Vegas Strip. Freesiders are hoping they'll drop food. But I wouldn't get your hopes up, Freesiders.
I don't think I've had Tabitha. Where do you find
Off a mob of
her?
escaped convicts after organizing an impromptu militia. This, according to an
I don't know if I've ever taken that companion.
armed to the teeth with dynamite. Promotional consideration for this news program has been paid for by the Ultralux. The Ultralux. Live life in the lamp of luxury. Ladies and gentlemen, this next song goes out from me to you.
Oh, we got a new follower. Where's my good boy? Yeah, I know you're right there. You were sitting on my feet. I know. Come here, handsome.
Sure as you live.
What's this?
Something's gotta give, something's gotta give, something's
Good
gotta
boy.
give.
Such a lucky, handsome fella.
When that
You say thank you.
irrepressible smile such
Say
as
thank you,
yours
everybody. I like my treats.
forms an old
Treats.
implacable heart
Yes, I know.
such as mine. Don't say no,
Gotta
'cause
go
I
back down now.
insist.
Where's this guy?
Somewhere, somehow, someone's gonna get
Go get him.
kissed. So on God
Big says thank you for his treat.
knows what the fates have in store from their vast, mysterious sky. I'll try hard, ignoring those lips I adore. But how long can anyone try? Fight, 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 fight it with all of our might. Chances are some heavenly star-spangled night we'll find out as sure as we live. Something's gotta give, something's gotta give, something's gotta give.
Alright. That's the Indiana Jones hat. You keep that one. He's basically just holding all the clothes that I don't want to get rid of now. Storage
Welcome,
cupboard.
sir, or
Out of this world, take me, make me forget my sorrow. So when I wake, I'll know our love was right.
come back and see us again soon.
Kiss me as though it were now.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
Teach me.
You're not gonna wear it. I'm gonna take back Lyra's outfit and give it to Rex because he's holding a lot of my specialty outfits right now.
Tomorrow, oh my darling, love me.
And I don't think I'm wearing any armor except for my helmet. There. Better. Oh, you know what I just remembered? That, Tabitha is dead. I killed her a long time ago, so that's not gonna work out. I just remembered who exactly we were talking about, and yeah. So Tabitha's dead.
Love me. Don't ever let me go.
Tried to do this at one point before and it didn't work. Hi! Sorry I missed your hello. Hello and welcome to the stream. You got anything to say?
What do you need?
Well. Let's try... resetting you.
What do you need?
No. Did not solve the problem. Well, then I guess he's just not going to talk to us. Apparently I haven't really gone through these houses. I wonder if I missed anything interesting. Nothing I really wanted here. I think I just found a star cat.
This is Radio New Vegas, and I'm your host, Mr. New Vegas. And in case you're wondering if you've come to the right place, you have. All the latest news coming your way right now. NCR Rangers are being pulled off the front line as part of a campaign to secure existing NCR territory, according to anonymous sources. Also, the influx of displaced residents to the refugee camp at Bitter Springs has caused a strain on rations there. NCR officials are asking for donations. Those are our stories for this hour. This is Mr. New Vegas signing off. Just kidding. I'm not going anywhere. My love for you is too strong. Ladies and gentlemen, this next song goes out from me to you.
Take the mug and the toaster. For sure. Rex is running really fast. Going nowhere in a big hurry. Didn't do very thorough searching at all of this town. Oh no, I think the game froze. Oh, maybe not. Rex boy, you're in the way. And we're out of here. Is it already in here? It was already in this one. That's where I had just been. The Legion doggies are not attacking me because I'm animal friend. But they are Legion, so they must die. I don't think I've ever actually done Tabitha's side quest. I can't remember for sure. The last couple playthroughs, when I get there, she's just immediately shooting me. So we didn't get to do the whole discussion thing. But I think in one of my, like, much earlier playthroughs... Sorry guys, the game crashed. I think in one of my much earlier playthroughs, like way before I started streaming years ago, I probably did her side quest, because I made a mission for myself of trying out everyone's side quest for all the companions at one point. I'm assuming she has one, but I don't think I've ever done a side quest for Lily. That old lady super mutant up in Jacobstown. You can take her as a temporary companion. I think she only stays with you for as long as you're doing the quest for that doctor. To go figure out what's up with the Nightkin and the Night Stalkers and the invisibility thing. So I don't know if I could actually go now and get her as a companion. I don't think I can now that I've done that quest.
Like some other men do. Get out of here and get me some money. Why don't you do right like some other men do? Like some other men do.
Blue moon, you saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without love of my own. Blue moon, you knew just what I was there for. You heard me saying a prayer for someone I really could care for. And then there suddenly appeared before me the only one my arms will hold. I heard somebody whisper, please adore me. And when I looked, the moon it turned to gold. Blue moon, now I'm no longer alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Then there suddenly appeared before me the only one my arms will ever hold. I heard somebody whisper, please adore me. And when I looked, the moon had turned to gold. Blue moon, now I'm no longer alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own.
Well, maybe after this I'll go over to Jacobstown and we will ditch one of the companions and see if Lily wants to hang out. Maybe we can figure out her quest. I imagine it's somehow related to why she calls you Jimmy and thinks that she's your grandson. Or thinks that you're her grandson. There we go. It's just all kinds of people here. Oh, that went down. I don't want to go down.
You're listening to Radio New Vegas, your little jukebox in the Mojave Wasteland. I am Mr. New Vegas, and I'm here for you. Whoops, better put on my newsman fedora here.
Overcumbered.
NCR Rangers are being pulled off the front line as part of a campaign to secure existing NCR territory, according to anonymous sources. In other news, according to a new report, violent crime is on a sharp decline in New Vegas. The report credits the decline of the population of fiends in the area. In possibly related news, local chem dealers report an overall decrease in their standard of living. That's the news. This is Mr. New Vegas filling in for Mr. New Vegas. Ladies and gentlemen, this next song goes out from me to you.
I probably should get out of here soon. I'm overcumbered. I don't really feel the need to fill my companion's pockets full of crap. Some stuff maybe, but no need for crap. that? Might be something good behind this door. Nothing terribly exciting in here for a room that was so thoroughly locked. Accidental reload. Interesting. Okay. So we'll have to take her somewhere to fight then. Fight against something that can knock her out. Big Book of Science, Programmer's Digest, and Mentats.
Go to sleep. Just lay down your weary head. Dream, sweetly dream. Dream about tomorrow instead. Sleep, go to sleep. Whispering a lullaby too. Dream, sweetly dream, swinging with the man in the moon. Why don't you go and take it slow?
He made a bad deal.
And don't you know, all your lovely dreams will come true. So just close your eyes. Listen to a sweet lullaby. Sleep softly,
let's see if there's anything good in here.
And let the world go by.
Not bad.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. New Vegas here. You're all so great, and we're gonna keep you listening all day. More news for you.
Nice.
A big congratulations to a young band of soldiers who shattered NCR records on a combat readiness evaluation at Camp Golf. Go get them, guys. One more story for you. Top Tops Hotel owner Benny has been killed by an unidentified assailant. His former right-hand man, Swank, consoled mourners.
If I know my pal Benny, he's swinging with the big cat upstairs as we speak. Or he's chasing some angel broad with cans as big as our halo.
And that's the news. Gonna play a song for you right now, and it's about that special someone you find only once in a blue moon.
Okay. No. We're not sitting in the chair. Get out of the chair. Lazy ass.
Blue moon, you saw me standing alone without a dream in my heart.
Let's get out of here.
Blue moon, you knew just what I was there for. You heard me saying a prayer for someone I really could care for. And then there suddenly appeared before me
Out we go.
the only one my arms
Cazadors. Yeah, that should do it.
I heard somebody whisper, please adore me. And when I looked, the moon had turned to gold. Blue
Okay, first of all, I need to clean some stuff out of my pockets.
without a dream in my heart. Without a
Go back to the gun runners.
Welcome, sir or madam.
Okay. I think I probably should have actually grabbed some of the stuff I wanted to sell. But hey. We can still clean out a bunch of this crap.
And then there suddenly appeared before me the only one my arms will ever hold. I heard somebody whisper, please adore me. And when I looked, the moon had turned to gold. Blue moon, now I'm no longer alone. Without a dream in my mind,
Good start.
without a love of my own.
I have to grab all that stuff I put in Rex's pocket, because I totally forgot.
Blue moon, now I'm no longer alone. Without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own.
Howdy, folks. It's Mr. New Vegas, and I have a good feeling about all of you listening. Well, you know what that means, folks. Time for some news. Several witnesses report a vertibird flying in from the north.
Welcome, sir or madam.
Using binoculars.
And we'll clean a lot of this stuff out of my pocket.
Group of old men. In other news, Good Springs has fended off a mob of escaped convicts after organizing an impromptu militia. This according to an old man armed to the teeth with dynamite. And
Don't really want that either.
the news. And now, I'd like to play one of my very favorite songs for you.
Alright, just gotta clean this stuff out.
I've got heartaches by the number, a love that I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's the world will end. Heartache number one was
Okay.
when
Now,
I could hurt this way.
you can also take back those. You can have that. For now, at least.
Never meant to stay. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, troubles by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, a love that I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end.
I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to do. Still have more in my pocket than I would consider ideal, but that's okay.
That chip of yours? Nice. Can I order room service?
To the hotel. You go chill. Jacob's Town. Yes, I have, this is my second playthrough for the stream, but I've finished this game on several previous occasions before I started actually streaming it. I think Lily should be over here.
Heavens to Betsy, but Mr. Benny got a nasty end. I hope you've realized, Pumpkin, that crime doesn't pay. It'd be lovely, dearie.
Irresistible force such as you meets an old immovable object like me.
So I need a good place to take her to do some fighting.
Something's gotta give, something's gotta give, something's gotta give. When an irrepressible smile.
I feel like if I go to Good Springs and walk around from here, there should be some Cazadors we can fight. Which way do I want to head? I think I want to go in a sort of that way direction, and I might find some Cazadors. I can't remember for sure where there are ones I haven't already wiped out. Also not certain I'm going the right way, but hey, it's an adventure now.
Mysterious sky. I'll try hard, ignoring those lips I adore.
Worst case scenario, we might find something else to fight. I would take her to the quarry, but I've already cleaned it out, and like all of the surrounding areas.
Chances are some heavenly star-spangled night.
But I think if we go this way,
we'll find out.
It should lead to some danger. If not, we could always take that exit out of Red Rock Canyon, and that should also lead to some Cazadors.
I know it's stupid to be mad about the boy. I'm so ashamed of it, but my stupid, sleepless I've had about the boy.
Well, they killed that one. So that didn't help.
Silver screen.
Where'd the rest of you all go?
My foolish heart is every single scene. Although I'm quite aware that here and there are traces of the cat about the boy. Lord knows I'm not a fool, girl.
Alright. Camp Cazador.
Grandma sees you.
Lord knows I'm not a fool, girl. our diversity of misery.
Not enough of them, I guess.
Quite insane and young again, and all because I'm glad about the world.
Somebody had a battle here for sure.
Howdy, folks. It's Mr. New Vegas, and I have a good feeling about all of you listening. It's just about time to get you some news. Gomorrah is under new management after the sudden departure of Omerta bosses Nero and Big Sol.
These
The casino's
clowns and
new
fiends
manager
definitely
spoke to
had a bad day.
reporters.
Before he left, Nero told me him and Big Sol were real tired, see? Said they were gonna go camping up at Lake Mead. Said he'd always wanted to sleep with the lake lurks.
Also in the headlines,
Okay, now we're
listeners have been unable to pick up radio broadcasts from Black Mountain recently. Most are calling the static, quote, a welcome improvement. Mojave, Mo problems. Am I right? Got some Dean Martin coming up, talking about the greatest feeling in the world, love. Ain't that a kick in the head? Sure is. Dino, it sure is.
Okay. Weight problem essentially solved.
Like the fella once said, ain't that a kick in the head? The room was completely black.
Let's try and go this way, I guess.
Like the sailor said, quote, ain't that a hole in the boat?
Maybe we need some death claws or something a little stronger.
I go to sleep and keep grinning. If this is just the beginning.
I'm not even sure where to go find death claws that I haven't killed yet. I wiped out the quarry, and the cave, and the blind ones, and the ones over by that town, and the field that's beside the quarry.
Ain't that a kick in the head? Like the sailor said, quote, ain't that a hole in the boat?
Try and anger the brawn, maybe.
If this is just the beginning, my life is gonna be beautiful. She's telling me we'll be wet. Size bed. I couldn't feel any better, or I'd be sick. Tell me quick.
What?
You're listening to Radio New Vegas, your little jukebox in the Mojave Wasteland. I am
Through
Mr.
here
New
and see if we can
Vegas,
find
and
more
I'm here
casinos
for
that
you.
way.
We've got some news for you coming right up. Rumors persist about a super mutant refuge nestled high in the ski lodge to the northwest.
I'm pretty sure I already wiped those ones out when I was at that vault, and I don't think they respawn.
Mutant for taking the bunny slope. In other news, witnesses report a huge object or creature surfacing in Lake Mead. So far, photos of the so-called Lake Mead monster are grainy and underexposed. Those are our stories for this hour. This is Mr. New Vegas signing off. Just kidding.
I feel like a long time ago I looked up the story behind Chance's map, and now I don't remember what it is.
Gentlemen, this next song goes out from me to you.
What?
Holy hell, is that a nightkin?
Be sure it's true when you say I love. It's a sin to tell a lie. Millions of hearts have been broken just because these words were spoken. I love you. Yes, I do. I love. If you break my heart, I'll die. So
I thought there should be Cazadors in here too, but maybe I've already
when
killed
you
them.
say I love you, it's a sin to tell a lie. Be sure it's true when you say I love you, honey. Call. You got sense enough to know it's a sin.
There doesn't really seem to be anything in here at all.
Whole lot of folks hard and done been broke.
Just a cavern of disappointment.
Just over a whole lot of foolish words that's been spoken. I love you.
Anyway, I'm not gonna help. I want you guys to just attack Tabitha. Or not Tabitha. Lily.
Grandma needs to help.
She's too strong.
When you say I love
Purposely not even helping, and she's still not really even taking damage. Theoretically, if Rex is set to not attack, potentially we might have a better chance of getting something to knock out Tabitha first. Keep calling her Tabitha now, Lily. very murky.
Grandma's got a present for...
You know, I tried to measure my charisma on a Vitomatic vigor tester once.
Is that up here?
The machine burst into flames. This just in. Residents of Novak were running for cover following the failed launch of 3 rockets from the Repcon test site. Possible causes suggested were engineering mistakes, century-old equipment, and the fact that the rockets were piloted by a cult of crazy ghouls. One more story for you. The NCR flag has been hoisted over former Legion Outpost Nelson after heavy fighting. NCR officials are calling this a big
Go over
win.
here and walk towards the quarry. We might magically find some death claws I haven't killed yet.
You know they say that no news is good news, but I think my program would be awfully dull if that were the case. Gonna play a song for you right now, and it's about that special someone you find only once in a blue moon.
Alright, now I'm gonna back up and hope that it attacks Tabitha. And she's gonna try and take them all on, theoretically. I have to also not die while this is happening. But I'm trying not to help them too much. If I help too much, she won't get knocked out. This was the right place. Exactly as I thought. Except that now I'm overcumbered. And I can't run away very fast. Also, this seems like fun. That killed all of us. That could have gone better.
For troop morale.
Should have been expecting
that. You know they say that no news is good news, but I think my program would be awfully dull if that were the case. Gonna play a song for you right now, and it's about that special someone you find only once in a blue moon.
Okay, there's death claws over here. We just have to get their attention. Come on. Let's go.
Someone I really could care for.
Like
And then there's something
this.
the only one my arms will hold. I heard somebody whisper, please adore me. And when I looked, the moon it turned to gold. Now I'm no longer alone.
Just gonna do a save.
Without a dream in my heart. Without a love of my own. The only one my arms will ever hold. I heard somebody whisper, please adore me. And when
Lovely. I think we accomplished all of our goals here.
without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue moon.
Gracious me. I lost control of the air.
Without a dream in my heart, without a love.
But that Lucky 38 is a large building. And so fancy.
It's me again, Mr. New Vegas, reminding you that you're
Pumpkin, Grandma's sorry about that. Sometimes she gets mad and listens to Leo when she really shouldn't. The medicine is supposed to help with that, but sometimes Grandma doesn't take it.
It's monorail station. The NCR is denying the...
Sometimes it makes Grandma forget things she doesn't want to forget, Pumpkin.
about a super mutant refuge nestled high in the ski lodge to the northwest. If you should find it, do not, repeat, do not belittle a super mutant for taking the bunny slope. Today's headlines were brought to you by Prem.
So that seemed like potential
New
progress.
More classics coming right
Although
up
it
for you.
didn't open an automatic dialogue. I don't know where the rest of the bits and pieces of the Legionaries went, because I blew them the fuck up. Oh good, both my headsets are dying. The other one just died, and now this one is telling me it's sleepy. Apparently I did not charge either of them. Okay. Well, one set is plugged in. Okay, sorry about that skipping thing. I just wanted to check and make sure that my mic was hooked up properly. And it does that skipping music thing when I switch my screens back and forth sometimes. But it looks like we are good to go. Everything is functioning. So I guess maybe we'll keep going this way and see if we can find more death claws and recreate that scenario. I should save, that would be logical. Let's see what else we can find. Normally this area is a pretty good place to look for death claws. Uh-oh. I think I died. So that happened. Good thing I saved. We were making good progress. We found more death claws. This is the goal. Okay, while you fight them, I'm gonna do a little bit more drugs about it. And we got one left. Boom booms are a great way to fight the death claws, because it really slows them down. I don't seem to have proper in-game volume. That happens sometimes when I switch my headset. gonna try reloading the game and see if that, I'm gonna quit the game and reload. Theoretically, that should solve the problem where the in-game volume is not working. I don't know if it was working for you guys, but it was not working for me. I couldn't hear any, like, gunshot sounds or dialogue. I only had the radio, which is something, but it's not right. Well, I could hear the clicking when I selected something, which I couldn't before, so I think I solved it.
You should have heard Leo, sweetie. He laughed and laughed when that old man in the box exploded. Oh, someone wants to hear Grandma's stories. What would you like to hear, Pumpkin? I grew up in Vault 17. I never even saw the sun until I was 75 years old. That was when super mutants raided the vault and carried a lot of us off. Yes, Leo, I'm getting to that part. They made me one of them, and they put me to work in an army that was going to conquer California. A spy, sometimes an assassin. I killed a lot of folks for the Master. Yes, Leo, you helped too. Oh, he was a nasty man, dearie. You don't want to know about him. He was the one who made that super mutant army I told you about. Leo was a very bad man, Pumpkin. Yes, you are, Leo. Don't try to deny it. He tells me to do things, terrible things, and sometimes the medicine isn't enough to keep him quiet.
So this is a dog god situation. She's got two personalities. I gotcha.
You shouldn't say things like that where Leo can hear you, dearie. He doesn't like it.
The rockets were piloted by a cult of crazy ghouls.
This old thing? Oh, I scavenged it off a wrecking planet. Leo showed me how to make it all ready for chopping. Didn't you, Leo?
The decline of the population of fiends in the area. In possibly related news, local chem dealers report an overall decrease in their standard of living. We'll have more news for you at the top of the hour. Got some Dean Martin coming up, talking about the greatest feeling in the world, love. Ain't that a kick in the head? Sure is. Dino, it sure is.
How lucky can one guy be? I kissed her and she kissed me. Like the fella once said, ain't
Feeling
that a
thirsty?
kick in the head? The room was completely black. I hugged her and she hugged back. Like the sailor said, quote, ain't that a whole
That's probably all I need to repair right now.
You bet.
my head keeps spinning. I go to sleep and keep grinning. If this is just the beginning, my life is gonna be beautiful. I've sunshine enough to spread. It's just like the fella said. Tell me quick, ain't love a kick in the head?
What else do we need to clean out here?
Like the fella once said, ain't that a kick in the head?
Yeah, we don't need the purified waters right now.
Like the sailor said, quote, ain't that a hole in a boat?
That's a good start.
My head keeps spinning. I go to sleep and keep grinning. If this is just the beginning.
Rex is always just thoroughly in the way of when I try to go places.
Beautiful, she's telling me we'll be wet. She's picked out a king-size bed. I couldn't feel any better, or I'd be
Those cons got the hint.
Tell me quick.
Grandma's so proud of her little pumpkin, rescuing the president like that.
Tell me quick. Ain't love a kick in the head?
She's got nothing new to
We've
say.
shown everyone that these are our new territories.
The women of New Vegas ask me a lot
Where
if
else
there's a
can we go?
Mrs. New Vegas. Well, of course there is. You're her. And you're still as
See if
perfect.
there's something interesting around here to fight.
This just in. Good Springs has fended off a mob of escaped convicts after organizing an impromptu militia. This according to an old man armed to the teeth with dynamite. Also, merchants are saying that there's been little contact between traders from Nipton in recent days, causing concerns that the isolated town may be in trouble. And that's the news. And now, I'd like to play one of my very favorite songs for you.
I don't know, maybe if we wander around by Sloan, we'll find something to fight?
I know it's stupid to be mad about the boy.
So I have to get her somewhere where I can watch her take her medicine. That's the concept, I think, is what I'm trying to do now. I assume we have to get her to fight something to make that happen.
He melts my foolish heart in every single scene. Although I'm quite aware that here and there are traces.
Not sure where there might be death claws around here that I haven't wiped out yet, but we can definitely look. Well, it's not really what we're looking for.
I'm not a schoolgirl in the flurry.
Fun. Maybe.
Will it ever cloy this odd diversity of misery and joy? I'm feeling quite insane and young again.
Somewhere up there, something wants to fight. And it's preventing my fast travel. Let's try up here.
I wonder if Marcus knows about this
To
place.
the town of our free road astray.
Leo's going to give you such a battling, you won't be able to
Destroy! Didn't have too much to say. No, the stranger there in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. He's an outlaw, loose and running, came the whisper from each lip. And he's here to do some business with the big iron.
Y'all are in the way. There we go.
In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead. He was vicious and a killer, though a youth of 24.
Intruder!
And the notches on his pistol numbered 1 in 19 more. 1 in 19 more. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain.
Well, Rex handled that one on his own.
Was in Arizona, ranger wouldn't be too long in town. He came here to take an outlaw back alive or maybe dead. And he said it didn't matter, he was after Texas Red. After Texas Red. Wasn't long before the story.
Let's see what's in the trunk.
Texas Red.
Just money.
But the outlaw
I'll take it.
worry men that tried before were dead.
More money.
20 men had tried to take him, 20 men had made a slip. 21 would be the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. The morning passed so quickly it was time.
How do I get in here? Let me out. There we go.
It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street.
Wonder if he'll say anything interesting when I have Lily.
There's nothing here for you, Henry.
Nope.
Though it is always good to see you.
Our radiation's getting a little bit high.
There was 40 feet between them when they stopped to make their play. And the swiftness of the ranger is still talked about today. Texas Red is not cleared leather, but barely ripped. And the ranger's aim was deadly with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. It was over in a moment and the folks had gathered round. There before them lay the body of the outlaw on the ground. Oh, he might have went on living, but he made one fatal slip when he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. Big iron, big iron.
It's always these same people up here to fight, even though I've been here on several occasions and already killed them on all of those occasions. It's fun.
It's a sin to tell. Millions of hearts have been broken just because these words were spoken. I love you. Yes, I do.
Do I have to do something to get her to play the recording? Can I talk to her about it?
I hope you're not thinking about rushing off to that big damn pumpkin. It's sure to be very dangerous.
When you say I love you, it's a sin
I watch.
to tell a lie. Be sure it's true when you say I love you, honey. 'Cause you got sense enough to know it's a sin to tell a lie. Whole lot of folks' heart is done been broken. Just So be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's to tell.
You know, I tried to measure my charisma on a Vitomatic vigor tester once. The machine burst into flames. Well, you know what that means, folks. Time for some news. The King's Gang in Freeside has put an official end to the hostilities with the NCR. An RNV reporter was on hand to speak with the King.
I feel so bad. I think it's time we reconsider, baby.
Also, a big congratulations to a young band of soldiers who shattered NCR records on a combat readiness evaluation at Camp Golf. Go get 'em, guys. We'll have more news for you at the top of the hour. Here's Bing Crosby reminding us of those times when you absolutely have to kiss the person you love. Something's gotta give. Up next.
When an irresistible force such as you meets an old immovable object like me, you can bet just as sure as you live, something's gotta give, something's gotta give, something's gotta give. When an irrepressible smile such as yours warms an old implacable heart such as mine, don't say no, 'cause I insist. Somewhere, somehow, someone's gonna get kissed. So on guard, who knows what the fates have in store from their vast, mysterious sky. I'll try hard, ignoring those lips I adore. But how long can anyone try? Fight, 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 fight it with all of our might. Chances are some heavenly star-spangled night we'll find out as sure as we live. Something's gotta give, something's gotta give, something's gotta give.
It's me again, Mr. New Vegas, reminding you that you're nobody till somebody loves you, and that somebody is me. I love you. Well, you know what that means, folks. Time for some news. A large unidentified aircraft has been seen circling the skies above the New Vegas Strip. Freesiders are hoping they'll drop food. But I wouldn't get your hopes up, Freesiders. Also in the headlines, the NCR flag has been hoisted over former Legion Outpost Nelson after heavy fighting. NCR officials are calling this a big win for troop morale. You know, I think all news, whether it's good or bad, brings us closer together. Don't you? Got some Dean Martin coming up, talking about the greatest feeling in the world, love. Ain't that a kick in the head? Sure is. Dino, it sure is.
How lucky can one guy be? I kissed her and she kissed me. Like the fella once said, ain't that a kick in the head? The room was completely black. I hugged her and she hugged back. Like the sailor said, quote, ain't that
to sleep and keep grinning. If this is just the beginning, my life is gonna be beautiful. I've sunshine enough to spread. It's just like the fella said. Tell me quick, ain't love a kick in the head? Like the fella once said, ain't that a kick in the head? Like the sailor said, quote, ain't that a hole in a boat? My head keeps spinning, I go to sleep and keep grinning. If this is just the beginning, my life is gonna be beautiful. She's telling me we'll be wed. She's picked out a king-size bed. I couldn't feel any better, or I'd be sick. Tell me quick, oh, ain't love a kick? Tell me quick, ain't love a kick in the head?
This is Mr. New Vegas fanning the flames of your passion. This just in. Good Springs has fended off a mob of escaped convicts after organizing an impromptu militia. This according to an old man.
I think... okay, my mic is working. Now the real question is whether I'm gonna have audio on my game. I have exactly 0 audio in-game. I'm gonna do a quick save and reload because I can't hear anything. And then we'll try and finish out this Lily thing. And it's pretty much the end of the stream, but I want to finish this because now I'm committed. See, but after when I think we had the appropriate conversation about her medicine, I've already fast traveled like 3 times. So I'm pretty sure I checked that box. I just about had her down to half health though. So we'll see what happens. I'll keep blowing her up. Can hear everything again, so that's cool. Switching my headsets back and forth is a pain, but there's not a whole ton of time left in the stream. My headset should last. Or have to do it again today.
Folks, it's Mr. New Vegas, and I have a good feeling about all of you listening. I've got news for you. Top's hotel owner Benny has been killed by his unidentified assailant. His former right-hand man, Swank, consoled mourners.
Almost
if I know my pal Benny, he's swinging with the big cat upstairs as we speak. Or he's chasing some angel broad with cans as big as her halo.
Moving on. Merchants are saying that there's been little contact between traders from Nipton in recent days, causing concerns that the isolated town may be in trouble. That's the news. This is Mr. New Vegas
That didn't really
filling in
change
for
anything with her
Mr.
either.
New Vegas. Hey, New Vegas, have you ever said you love someone?
Hello again, dear.
Wasn't quite true. Sure you have, but you shouldn't, because it's a sin to tell a lie.
What else is there that I could be doing here?
Be sure it's true when you say
Knocked everybody out.
just because the words were spoken. I love you. Yes, I do. If you break my heart,
What else can be done?
so be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell a lie.
Could try and fast travel again. I don't know if that would solve any problems.
You got sense enough to know it's a sin to tell a lie.
I almost knocked her completely out. She was definitely below half health.
Done been broken. Just over a whole lot of foolish words that's been spoken. I love you. Yes, I do. I love you. If you break my heart, I love
Ba-boom.
This is Radio New Vegas, and I'm your
See,
host,
well,
Mr.
fire.
New Vegas. And if you come to the right place, you will.
There we go.
Here are our top stories. Traders from California are being turned away from Mojave Outpost, where the NCR is concerned about dangers along Nipton Highway and I-15. In other news, scavengers report hulking individuals moving around Hidden Valley after dusk, but have been unable to identify them due to low visibility. We'll have more news for you at the top of the hour. Here's Bing Crosby reminding us of those times when you absolutely have to kiss the person you love. Something's gotta give. Up next.
Doesn't want to let me up there.
When an irresistible force such as you meets an old immovable object like me,
Rex, you're really in
you
the way.
can bet just as sure as you live, something's gotta give, something's gotta give.
Fall in the hole or something. You're in the way, dude.
When an irrepressible smile
I want to try and climb this bitch.
warms
Oh,
an old
it won't let me up.
implacable heart such as mine. Don't say no, 'cause I insist.
Well, there's not really anyone else up here left to fight.
When somehow someone's gonna get kissed. So on guard, who knows what the fates have in store from their vast
I'm not sure what else to do
mysterious
here to
sky.
try and get the
I'll
situation
try
going.
ignoring those lips I adore. But how long can
No
anyone
one else around here to fight. Should be able to, like,
Sure as we
down.
live, some's gotta give.
Stay out of the control room and enclosure or there's gonna be trouble. Got it?
Got it.
Visiting every NCR post just to see the sights. This here's the Dorado. It's where we send power back home.
To Radio New Vegas, your little jukebox in the Mojave Wasteland. I am Mr. New Vegas, and I'm here for you. All the latest news coming your way right now. During his visit to Hoover Dam, an attempt on the life of NCR President Aaron Kimball was stopped by a quick-thinking civilian. Caesar's Legion is believed to have been behind the attack. Also in the headlines, Good Springs has fended off a mob of escaped convicts after organizing an impromptu militia. This according to an old man armed to the teeth with dynamite. Mojave? Mo problems.
Well.
Am I right? Got some Dean Martin coming up, talking about the greatest feeling in the world, love. Ain't that a kick in the head? Sure is. Dino, it sure is.
How lucky can one guy be? I kissed her and she kissed me. Like the fella once said, ain't that a kick in the head? The room was completely black. I hugged her and she hugged back. Like the sailor said, quote, ain't that a hole in a boat? My head keeps spinning. I go to sleep and keep grinning. If this is just to be,
can't sleep here, apparently.
is gonna be beautiful. I've sunshine enough to spread. It's just like the fella said. Tell me quick, ain't love a kick in the head?
Probably a bed in one of these trailers we can sleep in.
Like the sailor said, quote, ain't that a hole in a boat? My head keeps spinning. I go to sleep and keep grinning. If this is just the beginning, my life is gonna be beautiful. She's telling me we'll be wed. She's picked out a king-size bed.
Well, I have fast traveled and I have slept.
Or I'd be sick. Tell me quick. Oh, ain't love a kick.
I tried waiting.
Tell me quick. Ain't love a kick in the head.
Not sure if there's anything else I can do specifically.
The women of New Vegas ask me a lot if there's a Mrs. New Vegas. Well, of course there is. You're her. And you're still as perfect.
I just have to wait for it to happen
More news
at
for you.
some random time.
Listeners have been unable to pick up radio broadcasts from Black Mountain recently. Most are calling the static, quote, a welcome improvement. One more story for you. Scavengers report hulking individuals moving around Hidden Valley after dusk, but have been unable to identify them due to low visibility. Now, I think all news, whether it's good or bad, brings us closer
I'm not
together.
really sure what else to try and do.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next song
make
goes
this
out
happen.
from me to you.
Unless there's something I missed in the conversations.
Dr. Henry calls them antipsychotics. I don't know what they're supposed to do. They just make my memory fuzzy.
if we try now.
Grandma's here. Grandma's here.
There we go.
Oh my goodness. Look at these little angels. Becky, that dress looks so lovely. And Jimmy, oh my word, how you've grown.
I'm 4 whole feet, Grandma. Did you bring us presents, Grandma?
Well, now, I don't know. Have you been good to your mommy and daddy?
Yes.
Well then, let Grandma see what you've got.
I have picked up the alien gun. Yeah, I did that like last week, I think.
Hello again, dear. Oh, that old thing. That's just a holotape from the last time I visited my grandkids. Such sweet little children, you know, little angels. Sometimes it's hard to remember them. So I take that old tape out from time to time and listen. It's my medicine, dearie. It keeps me calm, but it makes my memory go all fuzzy. That's why I only take my dosage every other time. That way, at least I remember their faces. Oh, don't you worry your silly little head about that, Pumpkin. Grandma knows what she's doing.
So these are my options. Hi, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. I don't know, I don't think it's hurting anybody that she wants to remember her family. I don't know what would happen if I told her to stop taking it all together. Kinda like Lily how she is.
That's sweet of you, dearie. I'll try to be better about controlling myself if I see you try to sneak away. All right, Pumpkin.
Yeah, I like that.
I know it's stupid to be mad about the boy.
That seems like it's probably the end of her storyline. I have a couple power armor suits. I have some of the ones you pick up. I have the one that they give you when you join the Brotherhood, and I have the Remnants power armor as well. I don't have any of them on me right now, but I have them all. Where should we go now? Theoretically, we're at the end of the stream. 10 o'clock is when I was going to be done. So I might call that it for today. Today was Treater Day, so all of our new followers got to give Binks a treat. If we have any new people around who want to give Binksy a treat and follow so that you can catch the next stream, I will be live again tomorrow. I stream like 5 days a week, so I'm around a lot. I think Binks would like to come say hello to everybody before we say goodnight. You want to come say hi? This is my cutie. He is Binks. Silly boy. He's all full of energy. It's energy hour for him for some reason. Bedtime is run around and be crazy time. Pugger G. Should we give you one last treat? Oh, look! Someone gave you a treat! Yay! Can you say thank you? Oh yes, thank you. Binks is very excited. Should we give you one more? One more. Because you're such a good boy. So I think that was like 3 or 4 new follows today. We didn't break the record, but that's okay. I have this like special treat. Oops. These little guys here, they're like pupper peanut butter cups. And on Treater Day we try to beat our record. Right now our record is 7 followers in one stream. And when we beat that record, he gets to eat that super special treat. All 4 of them, because he's a spoiled little boy. But we didn't beat it today, so we're gonna save that for next week. Don't fall down, silly. So I think me and Binks are gonna say goodnight to you guys now. Thank you for joining us. We had a good stream. We got some stuff done. We did some random wandering. We saved Kimball. Good stuff. Yeah.